Welcome to the PrinceOnyx Network. Hey guys, what is going on? It's your good guy here, PrinceOnyx. Let me just adjust the camera. Give me 1 second. Alright, there we go. Hey guys, what's going on? It's your good guy here, PrinceOnyx, and I am back to finish up my little weekly wrap up. Well, not really exactly finished, but to, of course, talk about more and more topics, here and there. So let's go ahead and talk about my favorite comic books, the company Marvel Studios. So apparently, according to a website called let me spell it out. I'll spell it out for you guys. COLLIDER.com. So I guess you would say Collider, whatever. Anyway, according to their website, and this comes from the website moviepilot.com, apparently Marvel Studios is eyeing the possibility of rebooting the franchise from, when did Blade start coming out? I think it came out like back, I want to say in the 90s and to the early 2000s. Anyway, it's being rumored that they are possibly thinking about rebooting the Blade series in the franchise and, including him, bringing him back into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, my whole thing is, because I actually talked about this a long time on my channel. If you go through the archives of videos, I had spoke about this a long time ago, because they were talking about making I believe, a Blade 4. Yes. And so, basically, it's being talked about and stuff like that. And one of the possible candidates that they are thinking of is Michael B. Jordan. So I actually saw the link to the story on the Black Filmmakers Group and other filmmakers group, and some sci-fi and State of Black Sci-fi, that Facebook group that I'm a part of. I saw it in a lot of different other Facebook groups, and a lot of people, including myself, weren't really feeling the decision. Well, it's not really a decision, but we weren't really feeling the possibility of Michael B. Jordan. And it's not to knock him, because he is a good actor. It is just that with the way that Hollywood works, it's like, there can only be, when it comes to actors of color and filmmakers and directors and producers and writers of color, it's this mentality of there can only be only one male actor, one female actress or actor, because the word is now becoming like unisex, so you rarely hear people say actress. But it's like when it comes to award shows, they of course separate the two, actor and actress. So I don't know how I feel about that. This is a side note when it comes to like separating actor and actress. I mean, for the most part, I still say both words, because that's just me. But really, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like, all right, it's your thing. Do what you want to do, whatever. But, whatever. So anyway, yeah. So again, it's not to knock Michael B. Jordan of him, if they were to. So yeah, as I was saying before my camera cut off again. Anyway, as I was saying, it's not to knock Michael B. Jordan if they were to cast him as Blade, but it's just the whole mentality of, there can only be one. And so I feel like there are so many other different actors of color, black male actors, that could possibly pull it off as Blade, which ends up leading me to this article, which, will be in the link, which will be in the link will be in the description box down below. Basically, it is saying that, anyway, so it's basically like, I'm going to read the little transcript, because there's a video attachment to the article, but I'm not going to play the video, so ha ha ha. Anyway, I'm just going to read the attachment. So, not the attachment, the transcript. Goddamn, you know what, I ain't even going to spoil that for y'all where I said the word attachment. I'm not even going to spoil that for y'all. Anyway, because it's from a movie, so I don't want to spoil it if you haven't seen it. But anyway, the transcript reads, In a casting report released yesterday and reported on by Movie Beats, and this article came out on April 1st, and even though it came out on April 1st, it's not an April Fool's joke, just the FYI. Anyway, reported on and by Movie Beat, Marvel is gearing up an official reboot to the vampire action franchise Blade. While there is no word on the director, the studio is reportedly looking at a very short list of actors I'll get to that. Anyway, a very short list of actors that includes Michael B. Jordan and Birth of a Nation's Nate Parker, with relative unknowns Amil Amin, who had a small role in Lee Daniels' The Butler, and Elijah Kelly from Red Tails and Hairspray. Marvel aims to start filming the movie this summer as of this report. No mention on whether or not the movie will get an R rating, with Marvel owned, of course, by Disney. Fans are expecting a friendlier PG-13 rating. So, this was my first time reading that transcript. So when they had said the whole thing about the Marvel is looking at a short list of actors and stuff like that, when it says short list, it's just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Because there's so many talented guys out there that they can choose from. A lot of them who were child stars who took some time away from the industry but are trying to get back into the industry. Whatever the case is, there are so many different people that they could look at, but from the people who they did name, the third guy who's from Lee Daniels' The Butler, I never saw the movie, so I don't know, who he is, but, he could possibly, if they were to cast him, he could possibly, surprise everybody, you know what I'm saying? Now, with Elijah Kelly, I don't know. It's like, because, okay, I've seen him in Hairspray. I've seen him in Red Tails, and he was the Scarecrow in The Wiz Live. I don't want to box him into, or pigeonhole him into like a specific role. Like he's always the docile, nice and timid, very calm, friendly, actor or character, whatever. But I don't know. See, and that's the thing. It's like if they were to choose him, he could end up surprising us too. You know what I'm saying? But also, though, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. And then with Nate Parker, Nate Parker is Blade. Can y'all see it? Like, in the comment section, let me know if y'all can see these different actors playing, one of the legendary, iconic comic book characters, Blade. Let me know if you guys can see one of these actors. And I, of course, will have their pictures. And, of course, I will have Blade's picture from the cartoon. The comic, and as well as Wesley Snipes, who played Blade. Because, to be honest with you, I don't even know why they haven't considered getting Wesley back. I mean, if it's because he is older, and again, this is going to be a reboot, all right, but it's like, listen, black don't crack. When you treat your body right, you eat right, you exercise, you avoid certain toxic shit that should not be in our bodies at all. When you treat your body right, you know what I'm saying? It's just like when you treat your body right, it's like good things come to those who, I don't know why, good things come to those who wait. I don't know why I said that, but anyway, no one cares. Anyway, so anyway, like I was saying, I don't know, because it's like they could really surprise me. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let me go ahead. The article also asks, what could Blade mean for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is something that I will let you guys, look at when you look at the article. Here's my thing, because again, this goes back to my older video that I had did, which, I may even have the older video, I may have that as like an annotation somewhere. I'm just pointing because it's like left, right, whatever, my left, y'all right, your right, my left, whatever. Anyway, with Blade coming back into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it's like, it's just like you have to execute it the right way, because it's like Blade deals with vampires and that whole underworld scene, if you will. So it's like, if you guys introduce him in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or even let's say they give him, because I think it's been reported that Marvel is already talking about 4 more characters to give a Netflix series to. I heard Punisher's name being thrown around. I think, yeah, in this article they mentioned Blade and Netflix, and he could possibly bridge the gap between the Netflix Marvel Cinematic Universe and the silver screen, the movie Marvel Cinematic Universe. So it's just like, my thing is I feel that if they reintroduce him into the cinematic universe, they're gonna have to explain how is it that vampires, where the hell were they for the past, let's say, 10 odd years? You know what I'm saying? Because the last Blade movie came out. Ooh, shit. Listen, at the PrinceOnyx Network, we do shit on the spot and live, just to let y'all know. Because if you don't know, now you know. Anyway, like I was saying, damn it, I knew I was right. Okay, my bad, I got excited. The first Blade movie had came out in '98, and then come on, let's go. Before I start singing bounce music for y'all, bounce biggity bounce it. Anyway, shut up. The second movie came out in 2002. Yes, I'm one of those people that say 2002 and not 2002. Sometimes I say 2002, 2003, and sometimes I say 2003, 2002. Yep, I'm one of those type of people. Deal with it. Anyway, let's see, the third movie. And the third one came out in 2014. Shit. The third one came out in 2004. Okay. And then apparently there is a fourth movie that had came out, and like, yeah, it's like apparently there's a fourth movie that had came out, but I don't think that one really even counts as a Blade movie because that one came out, well, first and foremost, it didn't have Wesley Snipes. And, you know, on top of that, yeah, it didn't, yeah, what happened? Yeah, it didn't have Wesley Snipes. I'm sorry for all the stuttering. It didn't have Wesley Snipes, and, yeah, so anyway. Yeah, it didn't have Wesley Snipes, it didn't have him or whatever. So, my whole thing is, again, how can they I bit my tongue. Shit. How can they introduce vampires into the cinematic universe? Because I mean, vampires have been in the Marvel comics for, you know, quite some time here and there, but you know, how can they introduce them into the cinematic universe? Like let's say for example they were to put Blade in Daredevil season 3 on Netflix. It's like, okay, I can see it, but it's like it's just like, cause it's like I wouldn't mind. I would love to see a reboot of the Blade movie, like the Blade franchise. I would love to see that, but it's just a matter of how you're going to execute it right. But then again, it's Marvel. I mean, hell, they put aliens in the first Avengers movie, and that carried on into the second Avengers movie, carried on into the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show, carried on into, I think it even carried on into the first season of Daredevil, where they mentioned how New York was still recovering from the alien attack. You know, like, you know, they managed to pull off things just when you least expect it. You know, like, you know, yo, I used to, like, Marvel is like that underground, not underground, they're like the underdog rapper that, you know, will come up and surprise everybody. Like, yo, I used to be underestimated. And like, I used to be underestimated. And then they'll, you know, just rise to the top. Nah, boy. Yo, I used to be underestimated. Anyway, yeah, so there's that. The next thing about this topic is, and I know that this video might drag a little bit, but I mean, it's Blade, so deal with it. Anyway, the next part of this article is, does Blade need to be an R-rated movie? Being that, you know, the article had mentioned that Marvel is owned by Disney, and it's been reported that, you know, Disney Marvel, as people like to call it, or Marvel Disney, whatever, you know, title people like to call it, they aren't too fond of the whole R-rated movie things. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why it's almost a bit of a blessing in disguise. Well, a blessing in disguise that Deadpool isn't a property of, you know, Marvel, Disney, Marvel, whatever, and that, you know, they were able to get the R rating, even though they had to fight with Fox. You know, the producers and Ryan Reynolds had to fight with Fox in order to get that. Well, in order to get the movie done in general and get it out to the masses, they had to fight with Fox. But anyway, you know, it's just because Blade is one, like, when you look at the old Blade movies, you will see why it really does deserve an R rating. But then again, it's like, is Marvel, you know, and Disney going to be able to come to the table and be like, okay, let's do it and see what happens? Because it's like, you know, when it comes to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, rather, you know, movies and or television, you have to think about merchandise, toys, possible video games, apps, t-shirts, whatever the case. You have to think about, you know, the marketing and promoting that goes into this, and you know, you're talking about a lot of money at stake. And then on top of that, let's also just, you know, pull the race card. Let's, you know, pull the race card. You know, this is a movie that will have a African American male lead. And it's like, you know, if they want to take the movie overseas, is it going to sell overseas? And see, that's another thing too. That's another thing too. It's really a myth when the Hollywood studios are telling us, and they put this you know, they put this thinking out into the universe that, oh, films with black leads don't sell overseas. I can tell you that that's bullshit. Like, you know, granted, you know, Confusion, Diary of a Confused Vampire, you know, we're still working on. I mean, again, I put it in 3 film. I submitted it to 3 film festivals, and I'm waiting to hear back from them. So, you know, hopefully, fingers crossed, we get into all 3 or 2, or hell, if we get into 1, you know, that's that. I'll keep you guys updated on that. But it's like, you know, let's say the Confusion Diary of a Confused Vampire was to get picked up, you know, and we got distribution and all that good stuff. You know, my cast is so, people cannot tell me that I'm not a diverse motherfucker when it comes to my projects. Like, granted, I do want my projects to have, you know, leads of color, specifically, you know, African American. But it's like, I'm a diverse person. I'm an equal opportunist type of guy. So it's like, you know, bitch, it's like, listen, the person may, he or she who comes to audition win the role. You know what I'm saying? But that's, you know, yo, I used to be underestimated. Yo, I used to be underestimated. So anyway, you know, damn. Yo, I used to be underestimated. Lord, damn it, Cardi B. Anyway, because that's where I got that from when she did her second interview at the Breakfast Club, and she was talking about her mixtape and how, like, she's not one of those rappers that be like, you know, yo, I used to be underestimated. She, you know, just has fun with her music. Anyway, like I was saying, you know, let's say that we had got picked up and got distribution. I truly believe that our film would, you know, people overseas would love to see it, and we could build a cult fan base and a strong following behind that of people who want to support us and see us rise with the Confusion film series. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people who, like, you know, these white executives who say that you know, movies with black leads don't sell as well overseas. Okay, listen, I'm sure that there have been instances where movies with black leads didn't do so well overseas, but there are also other instances that they don't tell you about of films with black leads that do well overseas. It's just, you know, but then again, that goes into us, you know, not controlling and owning our image and all that whole, you know, that whole spiel. There are videos that I've done where I am talking about that, so let's not detract from this subject, shall we? Anyway, with the whole thing with the rating, I feel that Blade should get a rated R, you know, and I feel like, hell, I'm pretty sure I did. Hold on, wait a minute. Now that I think about it, bitch, when I saw Deadpool, there was a couple of little kids in the movies. Granted, their parents were with them, but, bitch, it's like, parents, listen, parents are going to take their kids to the movies regardless. I mean, Deadpool fucking proved that. So it's like, just, but, you know, if they do give it a PG-13, if a rated PG-13, you know, rating, whatever, okay, I guess. But just, you know, don't make it don't sugarcoat it, and don't downplay and don't waterplay vampires in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You know what I'm saying? Because you damn sure didn't downplay aliens. Hell, we got fucking Guardians of the Galaxy, and then you got Guardians of the Galaxy 2 coming out. So don't downplay the vampires, because you damn sure didn't downplay aliens. Let's just keep it, you know, all the way funky. Let's just keep it real. Anyway, yeah, pretty much the rest of the article, it does talk about, the rest of the article just basically talks about the different actors, and, you know, it just breaks down a little bit of their background, you know, a little bit of each about their background and all that good stuff, you know, blah, 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 blah. And then, of course, the last piece of the article is the conclusion, you know, wrapping up the rest of the article. Yet again, you know, with me, I feel like with Michael B. Jordan, it's not to knock him, but it's like, you know, I just don't want to have that whole mentality of there can only be one. And it's like, there's so many more, you know what I'm saying? Granted, with Marvel, you know, it's being reported that they're looking at a short list, only 4. But anyway, it is what it is, you know. I just, you know, I hope that this movie does follow through and follow suit, and, you know, that they just do the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? So whoever they do choose, he may surprise us. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we just have to wait and see what's in store. You know what I mean? So, listen, Marvel, they know what they know what they're doing. You know, granted, it's a little rocky here and there, but they know what they're doing. You know. Yo, I used to be underestimated. Used to be underestimated. Now I'm. Wait, damn it, shit! I was trying to come up with the rest of their line. I was on my own. Yo, I used to be underestimated. Now my rhymes elevated, and I'm spitting all this hot shit so you can get motivated. Oh, anyway, that little hot. Damn, that was like 3 bars, maybe 4. Nah, that was 3, bitch. Anyway. So yeah, that's all I got, you guys, for this topic. I know this may be a little bit of a long-winded topic because, again, my camera had cut off on me, so I'm going to have to edit the video, you know, the first half, and then, you know, diving into the second half, the whole transition. So, yeah, that's all I got on this topic, but I will come back and see you guys a little bit later. This is This is PrinceOnyx. I am signing off. See you guys. Peace.
You see me, you know I'm gonna give you the tea. All the hottest celebrity news.